Hello, beautiful people. How are you guys doing? Hope everybody's doing amazing. Welcome back to another lesson of English with Ashish. And guys, today we are going to learn these four types of sentences: declarative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory. Right? These are very important types of sentences. These have different usages used for different purposes. So it's important to understand these, master these. All right, let's do it. So guys, we are going to start with the first type, declarative sentence. Okay, what is a declarative sentence? Guys, a declarative sentence is used to declare something, to tell something. Okay, that could be a fact or simply an opinion. And what is the punctuation we use in a declarative sentence? We simply use a period, that is also called a full stop. And let me also tell you guys, declarative sentences are the most used sentences in English. Okay, now we'll take some examples and understand this. I love teaching English. I love teaching English. I am declaring something, giving you some information. You guys are the best. You guys are really the best. You guys are the best. Again, giving you information, telling you something, declaring something. You guys are the best. We watched a movie yesterday. We watched a movie yesterday. Again, telling you something, declaring something, giving some information. Monu wants to buy a car. Monu wants to buy a car. Again, I am telling you something, giving you information. Now, it can be a fact or simply an opinion. Next example. I have recorded the next lesson. I have recorded the next lesson. Again, declaring something, giving you information. We can also make them negative. My mother does not like fancy items. My mother does not like fancy items. Again, I'm giving you some information. I did not talk to your sister last night. I did not talk to your sister last night. Declaring something, giving you some information. Alright? So declarative sentences that are positive are basically called assertive sentences. So guys, in a declarative sentence, we basically tell you what somebody or something is or has or does or was or had or did, right? And we do not use any punctuation other than a full stop, other than a period. Please remember this. All right, that's what a declarative sentence is. We use it all the time. Okay, let's move to the next one, an interrogative sentence. Very, very simple. An interrogative sentence is used to ask questions. And why do we guys ask questions? We ask questions to get an answer, to know something, right? To get information, right? And an interrogative sentence ends with a question mark. Examples. Do you love English? Do you love English? Asking you a question. Want to know something. Does she talk to you daily? Does she talk to you daily? Asking a question, the sentence ending with a question mark. Is your mind controlling you all the time? I'm asking you a question. Is your mind controlling you all the time? Think about it. Do we work hard to achieve our goals? Think about it. Do we really work hard to achieve our goals? Asking a question, ending the sentence with a question mark. Have you done anything that you regret doing? Have you done anything that you regret doing? Again, asking a question. So guys, interrogative sentences are very simple. We use them to ask questions. And why do we ask questions? To get to know something, to get information. Okay? And we always end an interrogative sentence with a question mark. It can be in any tense. Okay? Let's move to the next type, an imperative sentence. And before we do that, if you're new to the channel, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, because if you do that, every single time I publish a lesson, you get notified and you can watch it right away. Okay, now let's talk about imperative sentences. Guys, imperative sentences are used to make a request or to give an order or a command or to simply give a suggestion or advice. Okay. And the punctuation we use with an imperative sentence is a period. We can also use an exclamation mark, but when do we do that? I'll tell you later on in the video. Okay? Let's take some examples. Please teach my kid. Please teach my kid. That's a request. All right? Please do that. Please teach my kid. Pack up your bag and come with me. It's an order. Pack up your bag and come with me. That's an order. That's a command. And if you guys notice, we don't have a subject here. In an imperative sentence, we have an implied subject, which is you. That is not there, it's hidden, right? So if you think we don't have a subject in the sentence, no, that's not the case. We do have a subject that is simply hidden, and the subject is you. You, please teach my kid. You pack up your bag and come with me. Okay, more examples. Stop hanging out with those bad boys. Stop hanging out with those bad boys. It's an order. Okay, do that. Stop beating yourself up for your past actions. Stop beating yourself up for something, for your past actions. That's a suggestion, that's a request. Please don't do that. You're not doing the right thing. Stop beating yourself up for the past. Okay? Control your mind and win the game. Control your mind and win the game. And that's a really good piece of advice. That's a really good suggestion. Do that. Please teach me English. Again, it's a request. If you want to make a request, you generally start your sentence with the word please. Okay? Quit drinking if you want to live longer. Quit drinking if you want to live longer. That's a piece of advice. That's a suggestion. Do this if you want to live longer. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful day. That's a wish. Okay? To make a wish, we have a separate category of a sentence that is actually called an optative sentence. But you can include this in imperative sentences as well. It's your choice. I'll talk about it later on in the video as well. Okay, so that's what an imperative sentence is, guys. Okay. Now, can we use an exclamation mark at the end of an imperative sentence? Yes, we can. If you want to exude or express a strong emotion. Okay. For example, please teach my kid. That's a request, right? We saw that. Now, if I want to use an exclamation mark here, I need to exude strong emotions. So if you're exuding strong emotions, you can use an exclamation mark here. Like, please teach my kid. You're getting emotional, right? There's a lot of emotions in your statement. If that is the case, use an exclamation mark. Next example, pack up your bag and come with me. That was an order, right? If I want to use an exclamation mark here, I need to show emotions here. Pack up your bag and come with me. I am angry right now. Pack up your damn bag and come with me. There's a lot of emotions here. I am angry and I'm showing anger. If that is the case, use an exclamation mark, right? Now let us talk about the fourth type, exclamatory sentence. You must have already understood why we use exclamatory sentences. Let's talk about it. We use exclamatory sentences to exude, to express a strong emotion, right? A strong emotion in our message. That could be happiness, anger, frustration, joy, ecstasy, astonishment, sorrow, and more, right? Let me show you some examples and make you understand. This car is amazing. This car is amazing. I love it, right? Since I am exuding strong emotions, happiness, I am using an exclamation mark. If there is no emotion, I'll simply use a period. This car is amazing. There is no emotion. Straight face. This car is amazing, bro. This car is amazing. Exclamation mark. I'm showing happiness. I'm exuding happiness. My dog has passed away. I am sad. I am expressing sorrow. My dog has passed away. I miss playing with my dog. Again, I'm very sad. I miss playing with my dog. Sorrow, exclamation mark. If there is no emotion, simply use a period. We are going to our dream location next month. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. And since I'm using an exclamation mark. If that is not the case, simply use a period. The baby is adorable. The baby is adorable. I am expressing love. I love your baby. Alright? How can you lose that paper? Now guys, it may look like a question, but it is really not a question, right? I am showing frustration. How can you lose that paper? And since I am showing frustration, expressing frustration, I am using an exclamation mark to show that, right? How can you lose that damn paper, man? Come on. We've seen people using interrobang in place of an exclamation mark, right? But that is very informal. We can also say the same thing in this way. How can you lose that paper? Question mark followed by an exclamation mark. But guys, this is so informal. I don't recommend you guys using this in formal writing, but you can do that. Like you can use this when you're talking to your friends or family members, or when you're talking informally. Okay, so that's one way to make exclamatory sentences. Sometimes exclamatory sentences are preceded by interjections. Interjections are words that express sorrow, happiness, excitement, frustration, ecstasy, astonishment, and more emotions, right? Words like yay, oh no, yuck, hooray, woohoo, oops, alas, come on, right? And more. There's a lot of interjections in English. Let me show you some examples. Wow, that was a performance. Wow, that was a performance. Wow, comma, that was a performance. Ew, I can't eat that. I am disgusted by what you're getting me. Ew, I can't eat that. A feeling of disgust. Bazinga, I fool you again. Bazinga, I fool you again. I am happy to fool you again. Okay? Guys, interjections can also be used as a stand-alone sentence. Yes, they can. Let me show you some examples. Wow, that was an amazing performance. Wow is a complete sentence in itself. Okay, looks crazy, but that is true. Wow, that was an amazing performance. So we can either use a comma or an exclamation mark. My God, he looks huge. My God, exclamation mark, he looks huge. I'm shocked. Ew, I can't eat that. Same thing. Ew, I can't eat that. Ew, exclamation mark, I can't eat that. I am disgusted. Okay, so you have both the choices. You can either use a comma or an exclamation mark. Depending upon the meaning and the feeling and the emotion you have in the message, you can use these punctuation. Now let's talk about optative sentences. These are used to express a wish. Okay, examples: may God bless you. Wish you a very happy married life. May you clear the exam with 100% marks. Have a wonderful day ahead. All these sentences are expressing a wish. Okay, so optative sentences are very simple. We use them to make a wish, and they generally start with words like may and wish. Okay, now let's look at the difference between all these sentences. Look at these examples. We'll understand the difference through these examples. She eats the food. Declarative, I'm telling you something. Okay, she eats the food. If I want to ask a question, I'll say, does she eat the food? It becomes an interrogative sentence, right? If I want to show an order or a command or make a request, I'll use an imperative sentence. Eat the food. It's an order. Now again, if I want to express a strong emotion, I'll use an exclamatory sentence. I can't eat this food. It's disgusting. I cannot eat this food, right? An emotion of disgust. Simple. Now you know how to use all these sentences. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comment section below. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, press that bell icon, and I'll see you guys very soon. Till then, keep learning, have fun. I love you all.